Today, the conference reviews continue. Today, we will talk about the ACC Conference. This conference was suggested by Tanner Smith to be discussed next. And if you haven't seen the Notre Dame season preview or the SEC Conference Preview, I'll put the links of both those videos in the description box below. Now, I'm going to start off with the Atlantic Conference, or the Atlantic Division of this conference. I'm going to start at the bottom, because the bottom is kind of obvious. But at number 7, I have Boston College. Another rebuilding year for them. They haven't really done much since Matt Ryan departed. Number 6, Wake Forest. Another team that hasn't really done much ever since their Orange Bowl appearance. Number 5, Syracuse. They have a new coaching staff, but I think it's going to take at least 2 seasons for this new coaching staff to really get things together. Number 4, NC State. They lost a couple of figures, especially an important one in Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. So they are looking to improve not only the quarterback position, but the team as a whole. Number 3, I have the Louisville Cardinals, who could be on the rise this season. They could be cooking something up. Louisville almost beat Clemson last season, and they could have a shot to beat them this year. Now 1 and 2, we're down to Florida State and Clemson. Usually the winner of the Atlantic Division is determined when they face off. But this season I have Florida State over Clemson in the Atlantic Division. Now I have a strong feeling that Dalvin Cook is going to win the Heisman this season. I'm just getting that vibe that Dalvin Cook looks like a Heisman winner. Christian McCaffrey's great, who I'm going to get to when we get to the Pac-12 preview. But Dalvin Cook just looks like somebody that's ready to win the Heisman. Looks like he's going to get at least... He looks like he might be about at least 70% of the offense this season for Florida State. Deshaun Watson is also a Heisman contender, but I think Clemson will probably lose a game. They may even lose a second game, which we're not expecting. From the Coastal Division, I'll start at the bottom as well. I have Virginia at the bottom, as well as Georgia Tech. Those two, they need to rebuild. Their rebuilding process has to continue. Number 5, North Carolina. They had a great season last year, but they're losing a lot of key players. Pittsburgh at number 4. I feel like Pittsburgh might have a pretty decent season. Maybe they'll get 8-4, 9-3. Number 3, Virginia Tech. They're looking for the post-Bierman era with now new head coach Justin Fuente. I feel like Justin Fuente is going to do really good in his first season. Good enough for 3rd in the Coastal Division. Number 2, I have Duke, who has been on the rise in college football the last 2 or 3 seasons. But I think they're just going to miss out on winning the Coastal Division. And at number 1, I have the Miami Hurricanes. And newly formed head coach Mark Richt. Mark Richt has great tools to work with. His most important tool to work with is quarterback Brad Kaaya. I have a strong feeling this could be Brad Kaaya's breakout season. Brad Kaaya will probably perform into an NFL prospect. This is going to be the year where his draft stock will be huge. So I like Brad Kaaya to lead Miami, Florida to the ACC Championship game. But then in the ACC Championship game, I have Florida State beating Miami in that game. I just think Dalvin Cook in that game is going to put the stamp to a Heisman winning season. So comment below what you think of my predictions for the ACC Conference and what conference you want to talk about next. Do you want me to talk about the Big 12, the Big 10, or the Pac-12? Comment below. Also, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, share this video with your friends. Also, email me for suggestions on future videos, bergtechjohnny@gmail.com, or follow my sports Twitter account, the one I use for this channel, @JBTalkSports. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.